Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is Lance Away, and we're now in January 2018, taking a look back at some of my accounts, retirement accounts, and whatnot. Just taking a look at performance and possibly contemplating potential rebalancing, things like that. So let's take a look at what we got here. So my employer does not want to provide a uh, medical retirement benefit. So what they do is they kick in 25 bucks a paycheck, and that equates to about $625 annually. So as you can see here on the right hand side, I've got $25 contributions by my employer, which is nice, but it's not really anything big. Over 10 years, it's growing to uh, a decent $12,000. Started out being kind of nothing, and now it's grown into something I want to definitely take care of and nurture. So, as far as what I'm invested in this retirement health savings account, I've got 100% in stocks, U.S. stocks, and let's take a look here. I've got my only holding is the Fidelity Contra Fund, and I'll show you why. So, for 2017, I did a decent, very decent. Anyone could be very happy with this 32.3%. So that is just outstanding, and who can ask for anything more right now? I mean, as far as the choices they offer, I think I nicked the best one. So let's go to that. Um, as you can see here, they offer some these balanced assets. I'm not really interested in bonds. Cash, you won't really get anything back. And then here's the balanced options where they do look 60% S&P 500, 40% and some government stuff, maybe some bonds as shown above. Um, and then they tailor it riskier if you're further out, and so forth. But the stuff I'm interested in is the US stock, and I picked the Contra Fund because it had a really good 10-year average annual return. So it looked to be, yeah, it's about the highest right now. Um, it was probably pretty close to the highest when I chose it. And then for the 5-year outlook, it did really great too, 16%. And then, of course, last year, 32%. So that's nothing to sneeze at there. I mean, I think if you had a couple 100,000 in your retirement account, you made 32%, you'd be looking at 60 grand for the year. That will certainly help in retirement scenario. So I am 100% in the Contra Fund. I am considering doing a slight portion, maybe 15 to 25%, probably stick at the 15 number, in overseas international stocks. So you've got the Vantage Point International and then the overseas equity. Um, for the 1 year, they both did very well, 26% and 20, almost 25% respectively. My only reservation is the 10-year outlook was extremely low, and um, one has to take into account that you know, some of these international stocks, they're kind of coming into their own because global economy on a whole, I think the middle class is just exploding in areas like China and India. So there's something to be said about possibly, diversifying internationally as well. And most of the financial experts actually recommend some exposure up to typically around 25% exposure to international markets. So maybe perhaps those of you who are more involved in the retirement game and the stock game, maybe you can comment on that aspect. But just wanted to do a quick share on that. As far as you can see, you can type in your beneficiaries. and who you want those funds to go to in case something happens to you. So my survivor is a side chick, and that's just a little joke there. I edited this document in Adobe. So, all right, this is Lance Away. Please thumbs up the video, and hope to see you guys concerning this account next year when I do a 2018 look back. All right, thanks for watching, guys. And I kind of always forget to do this. I had this all planned out, but just to show you what the Fidelity Contra Fund is comprised of, as you can see, it's got about 90% domestic stock and just about 10% in other, so 8% foreign stock, and yada yada. Top 10 holdings: Facebook, Berkshire Hathaway, Amazon, Alphabet, Apple, Microsoft, United Health, Visa, Salesforce. So really some large cap holdings there. I mean, these are, the top companies in the stock market today, some of the richest companies in America. Let's see, the sectors comprised, 37% technology, 21% financial services, consumer cyclical, 15 healthcare, industrials, and so forth. So real estate not really involved there, but so one of the big things, financials, supposed to be coming into its own in 2018, and technology is pushing forward, always with the developing AI, the virtual reality, augmented reality, and then self-driving cars into the future. So I'm looking really forward to technology really pushing the pace. Consumer cyclical. I mean, the world is on a synchronized. Everyone's doing good, really. Global synchronization of great economies. So I think pushing forward, Contra Fund is going to be one to follow, maybe into retirement. So I got another about 16-year horizon. So plenty of room to grow, to learn, and make mistakes as well. So hope you guys appreciate the video. If you did, click the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And I definitely have a little bit more to share. I do have a pre-tax retirement plan, and then a Roth retirement plan, as well as my company is offering a Roth 401k option in 2018. So that's going to make things a little bit tricky and cumbersome, because you're going to be managing several accounts now. Also have a health savings account, so it'll be about 4+ accounts that I cannot touch until retirement, which means these things can just take off and grow. All right, see you guys.